beheld. When my... Well, welcome back, friends. It is your one and only Boris. And if it's one thing I do know, it's if you're seeing me in this video, that means it is once again spooky season. That's right, it's October. And so I would love to welcome you back, but not only that, we've also got a special guest to welcome, and that's my friend here, Morris.
Oh, hey guys, thank you so much for having me.
We're happy to have you, Morris. How are you feeling today?
Well, I must say, I am feeling a little disconnected. But I think I'll be okay. I feel like I'm in really good company with all my new friends here, especially you, Boris.
Right, so, without further ado, I think we're gonna go ahead and get this show on the road.
Happy Oddtober!
Greetings and welcome back to Pinkoddbird. Oh my gosh, I hope you guys enjoyed those two characters. How do you guys feel about our new friend here, Morris? I felt like Boris needed a little companion, so Morris is there now to help lively up the month of October for us. So you guys can get accommodated and acquainted with old Morris. So today we're going to go ahead and get started with our flip through so far of Oddtober Daily. If you guys are just hearing about this, what we do every month is in October, we get together and we do a series of prompts for the month of October that are all centered around, currently around a story that me and Priscilla at Release the Crafton have put together. So we put together these lists of prompts and then you guys just create your own storyline within your journal to follow the prompts. So you can find all that information in the description box below, but today I'm going to flip through and show you what I've done so far. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is my little journal. If you guys were able to grab one of these, I've already seen a few of you guys posting your prompts up using the little journals and it makes me feel so happy. I made one for myself and it's already getting full. I've had to start going ahead in my book because I'm going to be taking a vacation next week. So I needed to be sure to get ahead, but I'm going to go through prompts 1 through 14 with you today. So I need to create a little pocket for myself in the front here. So this is the intro for me. So prompt number 1, woo, finally made it away from that wacky carnival and I found myself driving down this dark, desolate road. The only thing visible is the moon. So I did my little carnival in the background. So I'm driving away from it, just a little bush on the road that I drew out here. Of course, you know, I had to have the OG Challenger. And there's one of those big moons like I created on each one of these little tags. So this is like the big version of the moon. And I thought that was kind of fun to do. It's really nice and textured. And prompt number 2, I must still be scared because as I drive past, the trees loom over and around me. I feel like the trees are watching me. So I did a little storyline to kind of tie in with the prompts. So it says, so glad I got away from that spooky carnival. I hope things will level out and normalize. But what's up with these trees? Why do I feel like they're all watching me? And the signs here feel ominous. Oh dear, here we go again. So I just used my die cuts to punch out some wavy eyeballs. And then I just drew with like metallic sticker on there, like little sparkle in the eye. So they're all like little eyeballs. And then these are the tree branches that I cut out. And then these are some tree die cuts that I did. And then this is obviously like the little roadway. There's my car. I wish I had the old version. I have the modern version. So these are the headlights that I drew out. It says, through the flashes of my headlights, I can see there are so many interesting signs along the roadway. So one says Coven Meat Lot, and then this one says something wicked. Prompt number 4, I slam on the brakes suddenly as a huge animal crosses the road, blocking my way forward. Even the animals here have a strange vibe. Am I dreaming, tired, or is this place real? So we have little pumpkin wolf here. Prompt number 5. After a brief stare down, the animal moves on. Just ahead, I see a fork in the road. Both routes have ominous signs, but one direction is closed off. So here's a little fork in the road that I created. I liked using that metallic pen on the black paper, which is what I always tell you guys when I add these black papers into my journals. It looks so cool with the metallic pens and markers. This sign says really, really bad if you go this way. And this one says not as bad, but still bad. So, I mean, it's kind of ominous both ways, but I feel like it's a little bit worse on the way that we're going to have to go. Prompt number 6. After I pick what doesn't really feel like much of an option, I start to drive down the road. Why is it so bumpy? So my mom gave me all these little cool skull stickers. And so I thought that would be so perfect to make the bumpy road. All these little like iridescent type little skull stickers are so fun. And then I just drew a little road, and then I just put like a little bit of fabric up at the top. Prompt number 7, I drive for a bit looking for a way back to the main road when I see a cave tunnel up ahead and something is definitely inside. So I have a little cave here, and then I use some really cute spiderweb metallic paper. And what's inside the cave? A bat. And that's a cool little bat sticker that I had. So here it says, whew, I sure hope this road takes me somewhere safe and normal. Oh no, my car, my tires. What am I rolling over? Who would leave a bunch of stuff all over the road? Could this be some kind of a trap? And then we've got prompt number 8. As I drive past, I see something else outside the cave entrance. It looks like the same older man in suspenders from the carnival. So we have a little bat near the cave, pumpkin, and then I just cut out this dapper sir and put him in front of the cave there. And then we have a little cupcake liner here just for some decoration. And then I added a little bit more of that spider web off to the side. Prompt number 9. Deciding to take my chances in the cave, I floor it past the lurker. I've been driving for ages. I hear the laughter of children and see the shadow of trick-or-treaters in my headlights. So we have a bunch of little trick-or-treater shadows here. And in the background, I thought it would be kind of cool to use this vintage pumpkin treat bag in blue, because it's kind of like night sky, but it's just like a bunch of like little pumpkins. And I just cut that open and glued it down, and then another little bat. Prompt number 10. I hear several loud pops and I start to lose control. I brake hard and get out to see my tires are flat. There's a bunch of candy on the road. Candy with razors. So I just used some of my candies that I've been eating. And then I have some little razors here also. Number 11. Great. Now I have to walk. I make it out of the tunnel unscathed. I need to find some shelter for the night. I've got to rest. Walking along the side of the road, I see an abandoned treehouse. So on the little treehouse here, I have the little vines that I punched out, and then I also have this little tombstone punch out that I did. It's got like tombstones and ravens, and then you have like the treehouse in the background, and then I called it the Castle des Arbres. And it's, of course, it has 5 stars, of course. Next, prompt number 12. I made it to the treehouse in time. It just started raining. The inside of this treehouse looks like it belonged to a kid. The weirdest thing was, so here it's got, the weirdest thing was it has a bunch of like creepy signs and spiders and just weird, eerie things inside of the treehouse. It says, beware, all who enter, many have been lost, never to return. Warning. This is a little vintage cupcake pick. And then this is a little vintage spider. Number 13, there's some sort of gallery wall in here. Pictures of people. Is that my relative? Oh, and the smiling man. And who's that woman? So I have some pictures here of some people. I tried to make the smile on this one. Wow, this is so weird. Now I've seen the same smiling man too. Nothing could have prepared me for seeing those shadows either. That really scared me, but not as much as losing control of my car. I can't believe there were razors on the road. It's definitely a trap. Maybe I can just take a break and rest for a bit in this treehouse. It's so interesting in here. As long as I'm away from the odd animals and razors, I think I can catch some much needed shut-eye. Prompt number 14. So this is going to be the last one for today's video. Prompt number 14. This is too weird. I'm miles away from their house. I find a box in a corner. It has some packets of food inside. I haven't eaten in hours. So I have this little table here and a little sign on the box that says noshums. And then inside I have these little tags that I made that say like just food, yum, and tasty. And then I just use my decal scissors to make them look a little bit more like packaging. And those are my prompts for days 1 through 14. I hope that you guys are having fun with these, and I've been really enjoying your guys's page layouts and the photos that you're posting. Everything is always so fun and so creative. I really enjoy it. If you guys want to follow along and see what everyone is doing, be sure to follow the hashtag #TheOddtober24 to see what everybody is up to. And if you participate, you can also use that same hashtag so that we can see what you're doing. So I think I'm going to go ahead and head out. That is going to wrap it up for me for now. Be sure to stay tuned because you never know what direction this odd flock of ours is heading into. And until next time, toodaloo.